I just need to talk about my week because let me tell you. I don't know what was going on this week. I wrote down the main things that I want to talk about because I'm gonna do my makeup because I have stuff to do today. But this is not about me doing my makeup because we all know from the last video that I don't know how to do that. So pretty much I'm just gonna be doing my makeup while I tell you about the incredible week that I had. I was attacked by an alien this week and it's not funny. It was very traumatizing, I'll just tell you that. What happened was I was home alone by myself, just me and my animals, and it was storming this day. And not just storming, like hailing. It was intense. Wow, what is happening? Anyways, I'm already scared of storms, but this one in particular was very aggressive. So, I'm sitting on the couch, minding my own business, watching some scary YouTube videos because I like to torture myself. So I was already kind of freaked out. The electricity kept going out like every 20 minutes. I was on edge, okay? So I'm already half scared to death, right? And all of a sudden, I hear this noise, like coming from within my apartment, but I can't tell where it's coming from. I've never heard this noise before. Okay, you're gonna laugh, but it literally sounded like a didgeridoo. I don't even know how to describe it, but it sounds like but like deep and like it was so loud. I have a video that I will insert. What is that noise? You can't hear it as well in the video, but let me tell you, it was so loud. I was bawling, like hysterically crying. I called my mom. I called my mom crying and I was like, Mom, this is it. Aliens are taking me away. I'm never gonna see you again. My mom was like, Riley, calm down. Go look around the house. It's probably just your air conditioner making a weird noise. I was like, Mom, you don't understand. There is an alien outside of my apartment, inside of my apartment. I don't know. It's probably in that creepy little attic space that's in the closets of like apartments, you know, that nobody ever goes into. I've never gone into mine, but I'm telling you now, I'm not going up there. It's an alien. After searching around my apartment for a little while, I decided, you know what, I'll just turn off the air conditioner, see if that makes it stop, because maybe it's my air conditioner. It was my air conditioner. I've never heard it make that noise before, I'm just saying. I was traumatized. I was literally laying on my couch, hysterically crying. It was the worst moment of my life. I thought I was gonna die. Anyways, my air conditioner scared the living hell out of me, so this next thing is not really that big of a deal, but I was upset about it when it happened. I was on my way to work the other day, and I was already kind of running late. I was running late to work. I have to pass by a train track on my way to work. Like the things, you know, these things started coming down with the lights. And I was like, great, there's a train. It's okay, it's just gonna be late, whatever. It wasn't a train. It was just one of the little like car things. It wasn't like a whole train, it was just one of those little car things. I think they do like maintenance or something. And it was moving so slow. It was so far down the track when the thing went down. Are you kidding me? It finally passes me. And there's a second one coming around the corner. There's another one. Are you kidding me? So far away and they're so slow. And I had to sit and wait for the both of them. So those two things happened 2 days apart. Like alien attack, first day of the week. Train situation, second day of the week. Now we're on to day 3. I get to work. My coworker comes up to me, just like devastated. She's like, Riley, they caught a mouse on this little glue trap. They told me to go throw it away. It's in like a Walmart sack. The little mouse is on the glue trap in a Walmart sack. She's just hysterical. And I was like, we can't do that. This is awful. We couldn't let this happen. Both of us are a little panicked. I was like, listen, we're gonna figure something out. We're not just gonna let this little mouse die, okay? I should probably start on my makeup. It's okay. Don't worry. We can save it. My boss is like, how are you gonna save it if you pull it off of that trap? You're gonna just rip it apart and you're gonna kill it. And I said, I know. My mom used to use those glue traps and she thought it was a good idea to put peanut butter on them to lure the mice onto them. The problem was, once they got onto it, the peanut butter, they would get all over the peanut butter, it would get all over them, and they would just slide off of it. So I was like, this is what we'll do. We'll get some peanut butter, we'll get it all over the mouse, and we'll save him. He'll just slide off of the trap. No big deal. So we did. We took him outside and we rubbed peanut butter all up on him. And got him all greased up with peanut butter. We took him back inside and put him in the sink that we have. It's one that we don't use ever. It's just like I don't know what the point of the sink is. Anyways, we put him in the sink and gave him a little bit of a bath. It's been warm outside, so I was like, he'll be okay if he's a little bit damp. We tried to dry him off. Got him all cleaned up and got all the peanut butter off of him. And then we took him back outside. Also, his name is Charles, if anybody is wondering. We did name him. Took Charles back outside and I put a little dab of peanut butter next to him. And came back about 20 minutes later to check on him, make sure he was still alive. And he was just gone. He ran away, happy, into the forest. I saved a mouse. The next day, I come into work. My coworker that found the mouse the day before isn't there yet. My boss comes up to me and she says, Riley, we have another furry friend in the kitchen. I was like, are you kidding me? It's not the same one. This one is bigger. And my coworker's not here to help me this time. So I gotta rescue this little guy all on my own. So I rescued a second mouse this day. What is happening to my eyeshadow? I look like I got punched in the face. Oh gosh. Ew. what on earth? Last day, this is Friday. Starts out, I'm on my way to work. It's a real chill day so far. On my way to work, and a bird flies straight into my windshield, and I killed it. And then I had to pass it 3 more times that day, so I just had to keep looking at the bird that I murdered with my car. So I'm already having a rough day, right? I get home from work, I'm like, you know what, it's been a rough day, I'm gonna take a nap. Before I took my nap, I noticed that my cat Suki, the kitten that I introduced last video, also, side note, turns out Suki is a boy. Anyways, noticed that his eye was acting kind of like irritated, and I was like, oh, he's probably just got some allergies. When we got him, he had really bad allergies and we had to put this ointment on his eyes. I'll just put some of his ointment on his eye, he'll be fine. I lay down on the couch after taking care of him and took a nap. I woke up from my nap and noticed that Suki's eye is just like swollen shut, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with him? He kept rubbing it. I tried to open his eye. I swear to you, his eye was gone. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I'm not going to be inserting videos of it. I'll insert a picture of him with his holding his eye shut like that. It was disgusting. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I was like, oh my god, his eye is gone. His eye fell out. I didn't know what happened. I called my best friend Heather. She lives literally 2 doors down from me, like from my apartment. 2 doors down. As soon as I called her, I was crying and I was like, something's wrong with Suki. I don't know what to do. She ran through my door. And I showed it to her and you could tell that she was like, oh no. And she just goes, oh. But she could tell that she was like, this is not good, but I don't need to freak out because I'll freak Riley out worse than she already is. And I was freaking out, let me tell you. So she's like, okay, let's take him over to my place and we'll let Austin, her husband, look at it and see what he thinks. I take him over there and Austin's trying to look in his eye and he's like, I'm like, what am I gonna do? He lost his eye. I don't know where it is, but it's gone. So we called the vet. Vet's like, oh, he's probably just got an allergic reaction to something. I was like, that is not an allergic reaction. I've never seen something that looks like that. I really, like, I would insert a video to show you what it looked like, but I don't want to traumatize anybody because it was awful. Maybe it's just swollen. You know, they have those like extra eyelids that are like behind theirs. I'm like, maybe those are swollen, his eyes back there. We wait a little bit. Austin's like, hey, I can see his eye. It's there. We're good. It's still in there. It's just everything's swollen. So Austin goes to pick my boyfriend up from work so that they can go get some stuff to clean his eye with and get like a cone to put around his head so he can't rub it. They got back. We took him back to our place and we washed his eye with some stuff that we got. And we put some ointment on it and we held him for a while and just made sure he wasn't rubbing on it. Put his little cone on him so he couldn't rub it. And about an hour later, you could already tell that the swelling was going down. His eye was there, he could open it a little bit. But it was still like swollen and looked disgusting. Anyways, so we kept cleaning it for a couple of days and it's back to normal now, but he's all good. His eye is there. We're good. But yeah, that was the last thing that happened this week. It was pretty long and traumatic and it was just not my week. Just a lot of weird things happening to me. Thanks for listening to my rant about the strangest week of my life. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.